How's it going? Just wanted to give you all a little bit of an update of what we've been up to as far as projects go, and I guess whatever's going on in the warehouse. So I guess the last thing you've seen is we're working on the adapter plate for Jack's new NV4500 transmission, which we'll finish that up, which should be might be finished now, but anyways, working on that. As far as projects, you might have seen the transmission swap, which was on our buddy's mini truck and RV. Now that's going to be on a little bit of a hold right now, as we were trying to also paint it, but we didn't get around to that. But he will be back in town and we'll get that painted. As far as Jack's projects, well, he doesn't really have anything new other than the 3 Land Cruisers that he has, and just slowly doing little things here and there. The 40 is pretty much just done. I still need to do a video on that. The 80 having some brake issues, nothing major, just one of the rear brakes is not, it's not locked up, but the brake is on kind of all the time and it gets really hot. The 60, well, you see it's kind of in pieces right now, and we're working on the transmission swap, and then we'll get it. I don't know why Jack took everything apart on the inside, but we'll get that, you know, reinstalled. What else for me? Well, I got the Tacoma behind me. The Land Cruiser is pretty much done. I really don't have any other plans for it other than to drive it, which is a lie, because I did get a clutch kit for it, and we are going to be replacing the clutch and the rear main seal while we're having the transmission dropped. And I might do like a transfer case gaskets as well, because that's going to be dropped and might as well. But there is some big news. This weekend was a lot of fun. Me and Jack went on a little adventure, and I was honestly looking for a new project. As I said, the Land Cruiser is pretty much done. If I didn't say this already, Corey, my buddy, the mini truck that we were doing the engine swap on, I've been kind of looking for one of those, to be honest, as like my main off-roading truck. And I've been doing a little bit of research, or trying to, not research, but you know, just looking for a truck that's similar to his. And I guess let's just get to the point. I got a new project, and it's Project Mini-Me. Let's take a look. There she is, guys. Project Mini-Me, 1982 Toyota pickup. So what I got is a 1982 Toyota pickup long bed 4x4. This thing is it's kind of funny. It's basically a mini older version of my Tacoma right now. Blue bed rack 4x4. Yeah, so let's take a look. I guess from the outside, it's in pretty good condition considering the age and the conditions I've seen this same truck. Mainly you got a lot of rusting in the bed area. Now there is a little bit, but this is nothing compared to what I've seen. Even on the inside, it's in pretty good condition. I think these are gun racks. That was free. This toolbox, it's okay. It's kind of already broken. I've already disconnected everything because it was a pain to open it. One of the mounts, the locking mechanism already broke off, the welds, and then this one was connecting. It's just super hard, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Might weld something on the exterior, or do some sort of latch. the bed rack, that's got to go. I'm going to keep the bed rack. I'm just going to lower it to where it's about just above the rear window, and re-weld it, put some weld everything, because right now it's kind of bolted. These bars are bolted, and put some beams across, so that way I can put the roof top tent on, and then hopefully in the back I'll have a little bit extra storage, maybe put a basket. I was thinking about putting the spare tire up there, but I might not have enough room where it's going to be sticking out. Take a look at the back. It's a nice aftermarket bumper, looks pretty butch. Another reason why I wanted this model, I just like this lip on the bed. I don't know, the next generation, they don't have that, and I just really like that. But yeah, it's in pretty good shape. It's a little, I guess maybe a little rough here and there, but this is what I wanted. I didn't want something that I was gonna just want to restore, make it a mall crawler. You see there's a little dent here and some rust. The hood is pretty rough, there's a lot of dents there. What else? There's also a nice little dent right here, but that's okay. My plan is not like the Land Cruiser where I had no plan and then it kind of turned into a restoration. This plan for this truck is to completely just off-road it. I'm not going to do anything to the exterior, and that being said, it actually might get painted pretty soon. Actually, when my buddy brings his mini truck back up, since it's the same color and the same truck, except it's identically the same truck, except this is a long bed, we're thinking about painting it. Why not? But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to try to fix any of the dents on it. I'm just going to simply paint it. It's pretty cool. Came with the flat tow bar and bumper, and so we actually drove to Wichita Falls to go pick this up, and we drove it for about an hour home. Actually, we drove it for about an hour at night to a campsite, camped out. Then the next day we were going to drive it home all the way, but after about an hour the truck was running around 220. It's a little bit hotter than it should, so we're thinking the thermostat may be wrong. Already got that ordered, and see if that fixes the issue. But yeah, so we towed it home from Wichita Falls. It already has a winch plate, so I got to get one of those for sure, because this is going to be, like I said, the new off-road vehicle. Plan to take this everywhere. But yeah, you can see from the look on the outside, the truck is in fairly good condition. There's another little ding right here, knock this light out, so I'll get that fixed. The tires seem pretty good. There's a little bit of rot, but there's a lot of tread on them. I still haven't checked the year on them to see how old they are. They're 33s. I'm thinking about going 35s. I'm gonna put Jack's 35s on it and see if there's any rubbing, see how it looks. I just like these little trucks with these big tires. It looks so cool. The roof is pretty bad. That definitely needs to be sanded, primed, and painted, and I'll probably do that before we paint the truck, just so there's minimize additional rusting. What else? I think that's about it. Before we go on to the inside and maybe talk a little bit more about the truck, it does have what seems to be the original spare. It's pretty cool. This truck also came with a set of 60 wheels, which I have at the house, and I was gonna put those on. I'm not too sure what the plan is for the wheels. I actually have a set of 5 wheels that I took off the Land Cruiser once I got the original Land Cruiser wheels on, and I was saving those for my future mini truck, which I got it, but it's like the same wheels that I have. So I'm thinking about powder coating. I'm not sure if it's going to be these wheels or the wheels that I have, but I mean, they're basically the same thing. But plan is to powder coat the wheels white. I want to have white wheels. I've seen some mini trucks, I think they have white from factory. Take a little look on the inside, which is also fairly good condition, I want to say. So right off the bat, you can see that these are Corolla seats that have been reupholstered, and I think yeah, they're pretty good. They're in actually really good shape. I guess pretty comfortable for me. The good thing about these seats versus the original bench seat is that it sits a lot, maybe a little lower, and it helps for leg room and for me to fit in the truck, which I have no problem fitting in. What else? What's going on in here? The dash is pretty bad, but we can get a little dash cover for that, no problem. It does have AC, which is fantastic for Texas, and it is working. Got a couple of gauges. Like I said, that's why I was able to see how hot it was running, because of the water temp gauge. 5-speed. Got this wannabe Tuffy box, which is pretty cool, and really helps because, you know, you have a, just like the Land Cruiser, you got a place to set your arm. There is a new reupholstered headliner, which is pretty sick, and everything else is pretty much original, and I mean, not so bad in shape, but I mean, for what I want to use this truck for, that doesn't really matter how nice it is inside. AC matters because it's Texas and I want to drive it also, not just off-road it. What else can I say? I mean, I don't know. Oh, I didn't bring the paperwork with me, but so let's take a look on the inside on the hood. So another thing about this truck, it has a rebuilt 22R engine, and that's why you might have seen it a little while ago, but that's why there is this gauge. For some reason they decided to put an hour gauge, so this truck on the new engine has less than 190 hours. I think it's like 187 right now, so that's one thing that's been done. A lot of other things have been done. This truck was very well maintained. Yes, very well maintained and documented. When we got the truck, we did a bunch of fluid checks, and everything was at level and looked like it was, you know, changed pretty recently, if not, you know, properly maintained. As well as this truck has had over just about $16,000 of maintenance done. That's parts and labor. So maybe about well, I don't know, maybe $8,000 to $10,000 of new parts. You know, there is a new rebuilt engine. There's a Detroit locker. The clutch has been done. There's documents for all of this. You know, there's receipts for everything that has been done, which is really cool to find out. It's really cool to find out when we got it, and as well as going through all the documentation, seeing exactly what has been done, when it was done, and so we know, or have a peace of mind of you know, what needs to be worked on or checked. So that's really cool to find out. And it had like 2 maintenance books. It has the original owner's manual, a lot of little things like that, which is I thought was really cool, and it's exactly what I'm doing with my Land Cruiser. I have everything documented, all the receipts, that all the parts that I bought. Of course, there's no labor because me and Jack did it all, but yeah, I find that really interesting that the previous owners have done that to this truck. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to introduce Project Mini-Me because of it's exactly like the Tacoma but smaller, and it was funny when the guy that I bought it from, as soon as I pulled up, he was like you could just see on the look of his face, he's like, what's going on here? This guy already has a blue Toyota pickup. Why is he getting this other one? Maybe I'm a little crazy. Probably has to do with a lot of Jack. It's a lot of his fault and a lot of Corey's fault, but yeah, super excited on the adventures that we're going to be going on with this truck, and see how it handles. It's going to handle pretty awesome. And then I guess a few of the things why I wanted this truck is because I like the look of it, and also obviously it's 4x4 and the solid front axle. And one thing I didn't know about until I started driving it is that this thing has manual steering. There's no power steering on this truck. So when I first got in to try to turn it, I was like, whoa, why is it so hard? But that was another little thing, and it just makes it more fun to drive, honestly. So that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to introduce Project Mini-Me and show you all the truck I got and why I got it and what the plan is for the truck. So I hope you all enjoyed, and look forward to seeing the adventure that me and the Project Mini-Me go on. Hopefully Hidden Falls will be in the near future to go test it out. So I hope you enjoyed, and as always, we'll check y'all later.